Salvete omnes, welcome to the screencast for Virgil's Aeneid, lines 84 through 91. In this passage, Aeolus brews the perfect storm for the Trojans, and their problems escalate rather quickly. Here is the Latin as it appears in the Aeneid, and it will be read by Greg. His link is on the final slide as well in the description to this video.
Incubuere mari totum qua sedibus immis una orusque notusque ruunt creberque procellis Africus et vastos volunt ad litora fluctus.
This section of my lines is definitely the most difficult to understand, so I've broken it up for you. Here, incubere is actually a syncopated verb form of incubuerant. Sedibus is also ablative object of preposition a, and proculus is an ablative of means. All this goes under the main verb runt, and I've put all the nominatives in blue, these four. Okay, now I'm going to translate. They have fallen upon the sea, both from the deepest seats, together the east wind, and the south wind, and the southwest wind, teeming with blasts, overturns all the seas, and they roll vast waves towards the shore. You may have noticed that incubere is a perfect verb after a series of presents. This denotes rapid or instantaneous action. Furthermore, you may be wondering why mari is an accusative. In fact, it is dative of special verb. The line goes on to have a series of three quays. This is called polysenditon, which is an overabundance of conjunctions. Vastus volvent is alliteration and portrays the sound of the wind. I translated Eurus, Notus, and Africus as east wind, south wind, and southwest wind. However, the Roman gave the winds names. One point of clarification is the south wind is actually blowing north, but is coming from the south.
In sequitur clamorque verum stridorque rudentum.
In this line, in sequitur looks passive, but is translated actively because it is deponent. Both the shouting of the men and the creaking of the ropes follow. Here that the que has to be both and to get that crucial point on the AP exam. Remember that in the second declension, genitive plural, the author has a choice of aurum or
Eribi unsubito nubes, caelumque diemque teo quorex oculis ponto nox incubat atra.
In these lines, caelum and diem are both accusative direct objects of eripient. Also, tie cuiorum is a genitive of possession, and ponto is again a dative of special verb. Suddenly, clouds snatch away both the sky and the daylight from the eyes of the Trojans. Black night falls over the sea. Holland also mentioned this in her screencast, but caelumque and diemque is an example of hendiades.
Intunuere poli et crebris micat ignibus aeter praesentemque viris intentant omnia mortem.
Intonuere is another syncopated verb form of intonuerant. Ignibus here is an ablative of manner. The skies thundered, and the upper air flashes with frequent fires, i.e. lightning, and all things promise imminent death to the men. Viris, once again, is a dative of special verb, and mortem is the do of intentant. As the notes in the book point out, omnia is used substantively here as the subject of intentant. Just to sum up before I let you guys go, so basically Aeolus created this crazy storm where all these winds are coming together all at once. It's not just like the north wind hits, it's all of them at once, making a horrible storm for the Trojans. And as it says at the end, that death is looming. Thank you for watching. Here's that link that I mentioned earlier of Greg's YouTube channel. You should really check it out. His videos are awesome. He likes to portray a lot of emotions, so go check him out. Thank you.